Hey guys, it's Brijette, and today on the Kellogg Garden YouTube channel, we're gonna talk about when you harvest your tomatoes. What are the signs? How do you know if it's ready? What happens if you pick it too early? We're gonna go over all of that. Before I do that, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe if you wanna hear more from the Kellogg Garden YouTube channel. Okay, let's jump into it. So, as you can tell, I've got a million tomatoes here, it's crazy. And I'm gonna talk about first thing that you wanna do to know if your tomatoes are ready. The first sign is looking at the color. So in cherry tomatoes, it's very easy to see the difference between the color here, between one that's totally ripe and not. So the color is a big indicator. Knowing what color the tomato is supposed to be in the end, because remember, not all tomatoes are red, is gonna be a really big indicator. The other one is texture, or feeling the tomato and feeling if there's a little bit of a give. Now, so cherry tomatoes, very easy. Yep, totally ripe. This one, not so much. Large beefsteak style tomatoes, not always as easy to tell. This is our lucid gem, and you can tell with this one, there's this beautiful color on the bottom. Now, if you don't know this variety, you might want to wait until this turns completely red. But this variety actually doesn't turn completely red. It's ready now, and I can tell because there's a slight give to it. Now let's compare it to this one here. See that difference? It doesn't have that beautiful red coloring, and it's much harder. So it's not ready. This guy's ready here. I can pull him off. Now, what happens if you harvest them too early? Well, it's not the end of the world. In most other parts of the United States, besides zone 9 and 10, a lot of times you do have to pick your tomatoes early because a frost will come and kill the plants and ruin the tomatoes, so you harvest them right before. If you harvest a tomato that's not quite ready, you can simply put it in your kitchen, put it on the kitchen counter. It will ripen, but it's not gonna have that divine summer tomato flavor as if you leave it on the vine and let it ripen that way. This is gonna have the most sugar, the most flavor, letting it ripen naturally on the plant as nature intended. So what are the things you need to know to harvest your tomatoes? First, look for the color that the tomato is supposed to be. So if you're growing a new variety, do a little bit of research. Is it supposed to turn orange, yellow? You know, what is it supposed to look like? Next, actually squeeze the tomato and feel it. Does it have a little bit of give? That's when you're gonna know it has the optimal flavor. If you harvest a little bit too early, not a big deal. You can throw it on the counter, it will ripen. And actually, I love fried green tomatoes. So if you harvest it totally green or some fall off the plant, not a big deal, fry it up, so delicious. So those are our tips for you on how to know when to harvest your tomatoes.